Well, the latest report from the Climate Prediction Center this morning notes a barely there La Niña expected to become neutral by spring and continue into the start of the summer season. Hurricane season begins June 1st. We know that there's a tie between activity and the ENSO phase, and according to the report, the CPC predicts a 50 to 60% chance that El Nino takes over by late summer, at the peak of hurricane season. So what does this mean for the upcoming season? How could it affect storm development? Joining me to help answer these questions is Rutgers University Distinguished Professor and New Jersey State Climatologist David Robinson. Professor, thank you so much for the time.
My pleasure.
So as a climatologist, what's your reaction to the new report? Were you surprised that they stopped short of declaring a neutral phase right now?
Yeah, we're expected to transition from a La Nina condition that began this season to a neutral phase. And then oftentimes you'll go from there into an El Nino phase. But it's all a matter of timing. And now it appears that it's underway, and we're going to transition into a neutral phase for multiple months. And then with the odds favoring an El Nino transition come late summer.
So with this transition of neutral through the spring season, likely well in place through the start of hurricane season, what could that mean for tropical activity in the Atlantic?
Yeah, generally when you have El Nino conditions, you have higher pressure over the Atlantic basin. The El Nino conditions are really centered on the Pacific Ocean. In particular, the eastern Pacific Ocean temperatures get warmer and low pressure develops there. And if it's low there, there's going to be a high somewhere else, and that tends to be over the Atlantic subtropical basin, and that inhibits hurricane formation in the Atlantic. Also, wind speeds, as you're showing on your graph, come into that area, and they kind of rip apart storms that are trying to percolate up through the atmosphere. So generally, El Nino years are not favorable years for Atlantic tropical storm activity.
Professor, however, sometimes we do see a bit of a lag in the atmospheric teleconnections before things really start to kick in. Do you think that something forecasters should factor in for any early season predictions, the fact that El Nino wouldn't really start to take shape or take hold until the middle of the hurricane season?
Yeah, that's a great question. We're going to have to look at that. They'll put out some projections as we go into spring and the beginning of the season, you mentioned on June 1st, but it may take a while for this pattern to kick in and result in an amplified atmospheric situation that would inversely inhibit the formation there in the Atlantic. So maybe we'll have a normal start to the season and it will get weak towards the end, as opposed to last year where it was sort of the opposite.
Yeah, I mean, definitely something to watch to see how things come together as we look ahead for the next. I mean, this is long-range forecasting, so there's a little generality that has to be used. But we do know that despite El Nino or La Nina, it just takes one storm, and in any one season, that can be impactful.
Yeah, exactly. Just one storm. Andrew, back in the early 90s, was late August. It was the first storm of the year, and look how impactful that was.
Exactly. I've got a question for you outside of hurricane season, because there's been a little chatter about this. So ENSO phase transitions, they can have an influence on our severe weather season. For example, a report came out with La Nina ending in spring, actually shows there's a tie for an increase in a plains outbreak through the month of April. So as we look ahead through the spring severe weather season, but also to this transition to El Nino in the middle of summer, is there any indications that we could see an influence in our weather patterns across the country, severe weather heat waves as we look through that long-range forecast?
Yeah, that's kind of problematic at this point. But yeah, I've seen some connections to not only how much activity, but where the activity is centered. Upper plains later summer perhaps could be more active if an El Nino is starting to develop. So there's a lot of players in here, and you have to realize the atmosphere is connected at all different levels and from one place to another, and it's not dictated solely by one location. So while El Nino is a powerful determinant on atmospheric circulation and weather, not only in the tropics, but elsewhere, it's not the only one.
You're absolutely right. And it's all these different pieces to the atmosphere of this puzzle that we try to put together and forecast so folks know what's happening and can continue to stay safe and protect against it. Rutgers University professor and New Jersey State climatologist David Robinson, thank you so much for the time today.
Thank you.